Hey guys, in this video I'm going to cover the number one reason that people's ads do not work. This is 99.9% of the time when new clients come to me and say that they've tried ads in the past and they've just not worked. This is exactly what they're doing. They have an ad or they have a series of different ads which they're testing, and it goes straight to their website and it is optimized for conversion. This all sounds really good. Optimized for conversion, really great copy, really great image, and they make a few conversions out of it. They make a few sales and it costs them an absolute fortune and they just don't see the ROI. They give up and that's the end of their Facebook ads journey. I'll be completely honest with you, I have been this person in the past. I've done this, I've been through this, and it can be incredibly frustrating. You can waste a hell of a lot of money doing it and there doesn't seem to be any real rhyme or reason to it. So to see people doing well out of Facebook, I know there have been a few comments on this group already, people saying Facebook ads just literally do not work. This is what you're doing wrong. Because the reality is, the majority of people, when they hit your website from an ad, especially if they don't know you, you've not built a relationship, they're not going to purchase from you the first time round. They've got no idea who you are. They might have seen something which slightly interested them. The chances are, just the law of ratios, you're going to get a few people who will check out, but the majority of them will forget. The majority of them will get distracted, or they couldn't find the info they needed on the product, or they just didn't understand what the product was, or they just need some time to think about it. So we've got this pool of people, this majority of people that you've just paid very good money to get to your website, and once they've arrived, they've gone into one of these red boxes and they've dropped off a cliff. You've basically just wasted money on these people, and this is where your ROI is massively suffering. What about the people who've already purchased as well? What happens to them? You just spent a good amount of money. Say your product is £10 and you spent £5 on converting them, then that's not the best return in the world. So what's happening to them after they've made a purchase? How do you make more money out of those people? This is all stuff that we'll discuss in coming videos. But for the time being, I just want to get you a bird's eye view on the customer journey. So in reality, the customer journey should look like this. It should look like a funnel. You may have heard of the term marketing funnel in the past. And basically what that means is that it's the journey that customers take through your sales process. So starting at the top, this is where we qualify people as potential customers. So we get a very rough idea, a rough demographic, and we get people to actually click on your ad. Now, a certain amount of those people actually click on your ad. We can then begin to nurture. There's going to be less people that click on your ad and actually visit your website than are in the qualifying process that see your ad. So this is the way it goes. This is the way it's a funnel, because it gets smaller and smaller as it goes down. So the next stage is to nurture and retarget your customers. So this is where, once we've qualified them as somebody who's interested in our business, they've either been to our website, they've expressed an interest, they've commented, or they've tagged somebody in one of your ads, then we can start to nurture them and build more of a relationship with them to hopefully move them down into the next stage. This would be the offer, where we're starting to warm them up towards potentially making a sale. At this stage, again, the marketing message changes. Now that your customer has more of a relationship with you, then you can start to be a bit more direct. You can start to give them a bit more information on your product. You can presume that they're starting to get a bit interested in buying. And then as we shift down into the next stage, into the very bottom stage of the funnel, this is where they are highly engaged to buy, and this is where we're going to actually serve them an ad or serve them some content or an email or whatever else to actually make the sale. So if you think about this process compared to our previous slide, where literally all we've got is the one ad straight to the website and the occasional fluke purchase, then all we really have is the top qualification stage of this funnel. So maybe that starts to give you an idea as to why this strategy of single level advertising really doesn't work and is a great way to waste your money. So we'll be discussing a lot more about how we can put this into practice on Facebook in some videos coming up very shortly.